Hey there, everybody. As you can tell, I have lost my voice. So don't expect any crazy voices from me, except this one, if you consider this crazy. So another con down, and I gotta say, it was kind of awesome. E3. You're great and all, but PAX blew you out of the water this year. Holy crap. It was 10 times bigger, 10 times better, just generally all around more awesome. And I'm sorry to say, E3's gone like totally industry. PAX is like all about fans. Everyone had swag. Everyone was giving away everything. There were 6 floors of stuff to do. It was amazing. If you have to go to like a convention, PAX Prime is where it's at. That place is nutso. And apparently you guys think so too, because I must have met like 50, 60 of like the best fans a guy like me could ask for. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I had a blast. That was the most fun. It's just meeting people and hanging out with people and hearing them be like, dude, you're just like you are in the videos as you are in real life. Weird how that is when people aren't completely fake on the internet, huh? Speaking of swag, I'm pretty sure this is my favorite thing from the convention, and it's a bag. But it's Beyond Two Souls. It's David Cage's new game. I'm going to play this. So help me God. I'm going to play this game. I love this man. He is a mad genius. He's the guy who did Fahrenheit and Heavy Rain. Oh my God, I love this guy. Before we move on to the questions, though, I think I've stumbled upon a conspiracy. And this may only be me, but I'm going to put it out there because I think the rest of the world needs to know. Every time I go through an airport, the TSA goes through my luggage. Every time. Now, I don't know if I look like a terrorist or they think I'm going to blow something up, but every time they do. But here's the thing. For those of you who are wondering, this is like the little slip they leave in your bag. But just to say, you know, we've been through it. Anyway, every time they do, and usually every flight I'm on, someone checks it. Every time they do, you know how sometimes, I don't know if this is like an every guy thing, but most guys I know, when they went off to college, they went off to like life, someone in their family, or maybe themselves, someone in their family bought them a like little case of like nail file or nail clippers or tweezers, but it had like everything in it, and it was like $5.99 at the drugstore or whatever. But they're like, you're gonna be a man now. You gotta look good for the ladies. And so, by the way, working out real well. Thanks, clipper set. Anyway, so you have this like clipper set, and it has all this stuff in there, and I always carry it around with me. But every time, without fail, the tweezers in that set disappear. And then I go buy a new one just to replace it. Just the tweezers. So I have a complete set. I don't know what the hell I'd use tweezers for. Probably I should manage this mess of eyebrows up here. But I never do because, you know, I have a penis. Anyway, so I take this thing and I keep replacing the tweezers. And every damn time the TSA comes to, like, inspect my stuff, the tweezers are missing. I'm starting to think there's some dude just stealing tweezers, or the government is just taking tweezers. And I want to know if this has happened to anyone else, because it happens to me all the time. And I don't know if they're like, no one's going to miss these, or what nefarious purpose they're using it for, like the aliens, because, you know, the government's run by aliens. I mean, come on. The aliens need tweezers to power their tweezer-powered spaceships. I mean, I just don't know what's happening here. But every time they inspect my luggage, my tweezers are missing. Anyway, batshit crazy conspiracies are fun, but enough of all that. Let's get down to the hat. Question the first. From my sweetest friend. My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in. Now I'm completely depressed. I don't know if you were going for 9 Inch Nails or Johnny Cash, but you have depressed the hell out of me. Thanks, buddy. Anyway, hey, Jesse, it's great to hear that you're coming to UK for GEMUCon. I might be going, and I was wondering whether you'd be doing anything with the fans, if we could get anything signed, have a photo taken or something. It'd be awesome to meet the prophet of the great space butterfly himself. Well, thank you, first off, and yes, it's pretty safe to say the people who met me at PAX, I'm very approachable. I'm doing a panel, so you can just grab me after that. The panel I did at VidCon, I stayed for like 30 minutes afterwards and was like, let's take pictures, duck faces, right? It's sort of my thing. I love fan interaction. I love you guys. So yeah, whatever you want, man. I'll be there. And yes, I will be at EmuCon. I love pronouncing it that way. I'm sorry. Right now, there's some dude writing me a message like, you're supposed to be promoting us, bro. Yeah, so that's where I'll be. It's in the UK, so if you are over the seas, if you cross the pond, you can come see me, and we'll, I don't know, sign stuff, take pictures, whatever you want. Whatever. So, that's one thing I learned this weekend. Apparently, I'm much more approachable than TB. So, myself, TB, and his wife are out for lunch, and at least, well, these two girls and this one guy and maybe one other person saw us, and every single time we're like, oh my god, Jesse Cox, and then while they were talking to me, would be like, I don't want to interrupt TB. Like, will he get mad? I'm like, it felt good. It really kind of did. I like being the approachable one, but at the same time, I like that TB is like, has such an aura of badassery that people are like, whoa, I don't know if I should talk to him, which was kind of amazing. But I was like, yeah, go harass him. So, yeah, I'm very approachable. Don't worry about it. If you see me anywhere, just be like, oh my god, Jesse, and I'm not going to be like, I'm busy. I've got to go talk to important people. The only important people are the people who watch you. Dear internet celebrities, you are nothing without the people who watch you. So get your head out your ass. Love, Jesse. Question the second. This is from Patrick. A good subject for your Q&A would be cloud gaming services like OnLive or Gaikai. I've never heard of that. Do you think it could be a replacement for consoles or PCs? Because everybody's internet is increasing in speed and people don't need to buy expensive consoles. That's true. But at the same time, to play things like OnLive or whatever, you need a PC. And a lot of people, even though everyone right now is like, oh, but my PC. A lot of people, I'm sure some right now, don't own one. They're probably watching on a phone or whatever. That's still, consoles are still far more accessible than anything else. And the problem with OnLive, I mean, OnLive's great. I've never used it. And probably one day we could do like a live stream where we try it out and try, even though, didn't they just like shut down? Or are they still live? I'm not sure what's going on there, but maybe we'll use Gaikai. I still don't know what that is. But, yeah, just like test it out. But the problem I have with OnLive is their services were like, we're going to offer you games that you can get on Steam and have on your computer, or buy and own a physical copy of, or all these different things. And OnLive's like, we'll give it to you so you can stream or rent it. And it's like, why not just go to Steam and get it? Right? If you're going to play on a computer. I don't know. And then the streaming was kind of choppy, and there was a lot of things that they could have done better. And I know they were increasing, like everything they were doing was getting better and better and better, because you saw, like, at first they had that god-awful commercial that was like, what is cloud gaming? And it's like, if you're on the internet looking at a video game video and that's the ad you get, it's immediately insulting. You're like, what? Go next. Right? Because any gamer knows what the hell is going on with that. And so it was just a really bad marketing pitch to begin with. But then what happened was they actually did get better behind the scenes, and they made their software better, or hardware, or their wearware. You wear it on your body. And that's the thing now. That's the thing. Trademark Jesse Cox 2012. It got better, but no one ever used it. And so I guess maybe that's why they had the trouble that they just had. I'm not really sure what happened there. Did they shut down? I don't remember. But I guess they were, and then someone rebought them? I don't know. But yeah. So would I? Yes. Will I? I have no clue. Maybe one day, who knows? It might be a really cool live stream to see what happens if we can live stream and play on that in the same time. I don't know. Question the third. This is from Fishing for Mammoths. Why would you fish for mammoths? They're not in the water. Well, maybe they're bathing. And then, in which case, why would you interrupt their bathing? What a dick. Okay, fishing for mammoths. Question. Hey, Jesse, did Blizzard actually ever get back to you about the idea you had for the Diablo 3 tournament? No. Well, they did originally, long time ago. a few months ago. They were like, this is a great idea, this is wonderful, but we'll never do it. And the reason why is just because, I don't know, for legal reasons, like they were afraid someone would just go crazy and kill themselves if they lost, or I don't know, maybe they just didn't want to support it, or they really said they never wanted Diablo to be an esport, which I think is sort of a really stupid. That's a Blizzard exec driving away like, that's not what I meant at all. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was a very loud car. Anyway, yeah, they contacted me, said like, it's a great idea, but it's not going to happen. So yeah, that sucks. But what are you going to do? However, Chris Metzen, I'm still waiting for you to get me a role in a Blizzard game. I think everyone should tweet him at Chris Metzen. Why no love for Jesse Cox? Just saying. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for listening to my really crappy voice. And we'll do this again next Friday. We'll have more Fan Fridays. As you saw, Reciteer was pretty fun. Later today, I'm either going to get the rest of Star Wars or the last episode of Saints Row up. I'm not sure which. I'll let you guys decide in the comments, and I'll just upload it after I see a few comments. And we'll go from there. And this week, oh boy, this week is actually officially we're going to start Dead Space. And I know I keep saying that, but I keep like, I want to finish everything, man. But I've been so damn busy that I just haven't had time. But now, for realsies, it's happening. So, thank you for watching. All my love and whatnots. And whatnots. And whatnots are the best part. And we'll see you next Friday. So as always, to be continued. Advertise like shameless whores.